Hello and welcome to Wellness Warriors. My name is Sally and wow, have I got a show for you today. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Here we go. Welcome, warriors. I'm your host, Sally Blessing, and you have just stepped into a new battlefield. A battlefield where you are the hero. This isn't just another health podcast. This is a rebellion, a call to arms against a system that has, for too long, kept us trapped in a cycle of sickness, prescriptions, and despair. Before we begin, please click the subscribe and like button, and that way you will be notified as soon as my next show is uploaded. Now, this podcast is here to empower you with facts, not opinions, just facts. I will also be having guest hosts intermittently with different shows. Be sure and check out the show notes on this podcast as well as the website www.purposefulhealthandwellness.com. That way you can see what shows are coming up and which ones you might be most interested in. Now, please listen to the entire show because I will be sharing information about several practitioners that will help you heal, not throw a Band-Aid or drugs or more lies at you. These highly educated holistic practitioners will help teach you how to help your own body heal. You are the healer. So, let me take just a little bit of time to tell you about me and who I am and why I decided to start this podcast. First, a disclaimer. I am not a medical doctor, and I'm glad I'm not. I am an internationally certified holistic health, wellness, and nutrition coach. I also hold accredited certifications in holistic pain management, meditation, and dietary supplements. I am also a certified ketogenic master coach, a certified intermittent fasting coach, and I am also a former trauma nurse of 22 years and EMT as well. I have turned my life around completely with holistic health and wellness techniques and eating the proper human diet, keto and carnivore. I have also recently lost 124 pounds by practicing what I preach and what the science has proven. I used to have over 20 different diagnoses and be on over 15 medications. And as of today, the number of medications I'm on, 0. The number of diseases and disorders that I reversed out of the 20 is 18. Now, let me tell you why I wanted to start this podcast. I have a lengthy medical history, including rheumatoid arthritis, osteo and psoriatic arthritis, fibromyalgia, type 2 insulin-dependent diabetes. I was actually taking over 100 units of insulin per day. My A1C was at the highest point an 8.2, and now it's down to 5.1. I also had COPD, asthma, emphysema, AFib and tachycardia, chronic back pain from 3 ruptured discs in my lower lumbar, sleep apnea, and I was on a CPAP machine for about a year until they switched me to a BiPAP. I've also had severe edema for 15 plus years. And the pulmonologist, several pulmonologists that I went to, said they could not tell me why. They would just throw drugs at me, one of which was Lasix or furosemide. I was on 180 milligrams of Lasix per day. Absolutely ridiculous. I also had GERD, plantar fasciitis, and gigantic heel spurs in both heels, nodules on my lungs, and nodules on my larynx or my voice box. I literally almost lost my voice completely. And I have had insomnia for over 10 years, sleeping an hour here, an hour there. It was absolutely horrible. Now, of course, since I was ignorant about the medical monopoly, I let them put me on all kinds of prescriptions, or poisons, I call them, 15 to 20 plus. And at one time, I even developed drug-induced lupus, which after 4 specialists could not figure out what was going on, I did my own research and I took matters into my own hand. I found a test that would test for drug-induced lupus. Finally got one of the practitioners to actually order the test, and it came back positive for drug-induced lupus. So then it was up to me to figure out which one of my 15 to 20 medications were causing the drug-induced lupus. Ready for this? I had been on Nexium, the PPI drug for GERD, for over 2 years. Well, when you look up proton pump inhibitors like Nexium, it clearly states under precautions and warnings, not the side effects area, it's under precautions and warnings. It clearly says it will cause drug-induced lupus, arthritis, kidney failure, and at least 10 other severe warnings. So I immediately stopped the Nexium, which by the way was just keeping my GERD active instead of helping. But it took about 4 weeks to get the Nexium out of my system. I went back for another blood test and I was negative for drug-induced lupus. Nexium and PPI drugs do more harm than good, and they're only short term. They are not to be used more than 7 to 10 days. And I was on them for 2 years. So I have been wrapped up in the medical monopoly since birth. And on the Sea Monster podcast, I will talk about my experience with that ordeal with not only me, but my close family as well. Now, this video is not meant to take the place of any advice that your personal doctor may give you. This video is professional advice for educational purposes only. If you're tired of being told that your chronic pain is just aging, or your fatigue is normal, or your weight gain is your fault, then you're in the right place. This is where we reclaim our power, redefine health, and become the architects of our own well-being. Today, we are laying the foundation for true, lasting health and exposing the fundamental flaws in the system that's designed to keep you sick. So, what is holistic health and wellness? Well, it's not what you think. So, okay, let's start with the basics. What do I mean when I say holistic health and wellness? For many, it conjures images of essential oils and incense, and while those can be a part of the holistic approach, the core concept is far more profound. Holistic health is about seeing you, the individual, as a whole person, not a collection of disconnected organs and symptoms, but an intricate, interdependent system of the body, mind, and spirit. It recognizes that true health isn't just the absence of dis-ease, it's a state of optimal vitality and thriving. Now imagine your body as a magnificent, complex ecosystem. In Western medicine, when a part of that ecosystem fails, say a tree is dying, The approach is often to prune the dying branch or give it a specific chemical. In holistic health, we ask, why is the tree dying? And is the soil poor? Is there a pest infestation? Is it not getting enough water or sunlight? We look at the entire environment and all interconnected systems. This is the fundamental difference. Holistic health understands that a problem in one area, let's say chronic stress, can manifest as digestive issues, skin problems, or even chronic pain. It is all connected. Your body is not an assembly line of separate parts. It's a symphony, and every instrument needs to be in tune. Now, let's dive into some of the topics that I will be discussing on this podcast and future shows. And please feel free to comment and let me know if there's a topic that you would like to know more about. Okay, here we go. The first topic we're going to be discussing in the future is the allopathic system, designed to manage, not to cure. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Western medicine, or as it's also called, allopathic system, or in my eyes, the medical monopoly. Well, look, see, I'm not here to demonize emergency care. If you're hit by a bus, you go to the ER. They are absolutely incredible. And I worked in the ER for 22 years, and they are absolutely amazing and save lives every day. But for chronic disease, such as diabetes, heart disease, autoimmune conditions, anxiety, fatigue, and more, the allopathic system, quite frankly, keeps you sick. The more sick you stay, the more money they make. Why? Because it operates on a model of symptom management, not root cause resolution. You got high blood pressure? Here's a pill to lower it. But why is it high in the first place? That question often goes unasked and unanswered. Got acid reflux? Here's a proton pump inhibitor. But why is your stomach not producing the right amount of acid? Again, the underlying dysfunction is completely ignored. This system is brilliant for acute trauma, but disastrous for chronic illness. It's a revolving door of prescriptions and injections that often come with their own list of side effects, and then you require more prescriptions to counteract those side effects, and it becomes a vicious cycle. It's a profit model built on continuous treatment, not definitive cures. And it teaches you to be a passive recipient of care rather than an active participant in your own healing. This is the medical monopoly in action, dictating what is, quote, acceptable, end quote, health information, often to the detriment of truly healing practices. The system wants you to believe that your body is breaking down, requiring endless intervention. But the truth is far more empowering. And that brings me to our next topic, the radical truth your body wants to heal. Now here's the most crucial, most liberating truth you need to internalize. Your body is an incredibly powerful, self-healing organism designed for health and resilience, designed by God to be in His image and likeness. It's wired for wellness, not sickness. If you give it the right environment, the right fuel, and remove the obstacles and poisons, it will heal itself. Now, this isn't woo-woo. It's basic biology. Think about it. A cut heals itself. A broken bone knits itself back together. Your liver regenerates. Your body is constantly striving for balance. The problem is not that your body is broken or you're too old. It's that we're constantly assaulting it with the wrong fuel and a toxic environment. So how do we change that? Well, first of all, you have to change your way of eating and eat the proper human diet. Now, when we discuss the proper human diet, we will be discovering how returning to the foods that your body was designed to eat and how it can transform your health from the inside out. We'll dive deep into the science behind the ketogenic and carnivore lifestyles and explain how nutrient-dense, real foods can reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and restore energy. It's time to stop counting ridiculous calories, which means absolutely nothing, and start fueling your body the way nature intended. Now, the next part of this is detoxifying your body and your mind. True detox isn't found in a bottle. It's a lifestyle of releasing what no longer serves you. Learn how to eliminate heavy metals, environmental toxins, and even toxic thought patterns. Yes, your brain. They keep you sick and stuck. We will guide you through practical steps to cleanse your body and clear your mind so you can live lighter, freer, and more vibrant every day. Now, the next topic we will be discussing is how to combat oxidative stress. You see, every day your body battles invisible enemies, free radicals that damage your cells and accelerate aging. You will discover how to fight back naturally through antioxidant-rich foods, mindful movement, and stress reduction techniques. You'll learn how to protect your body's internal armor and reverse the clock from the inside out. The next topic is spiritual and emotional health. Healing your body starts with healing your heart. In the future episodes, we will talk about releasing trauma, finding forgiveness, building healthy connections, and rediscovering your purpose. You see, true wellness isn't just physical. It's emotional, spiritual, and deeply personal. This is where transformation begins. Then we will later discuss physical fitness for all ages and stages. Movement is medicine, and it's never, ever too late to start. We'll explore functional fitness, mobility training, and simple yet sustainable routines that fit your body and lifestyle. Whether you're 25 or 75, this pillar will show you how to move smarter, feel stronger, and fall in love with your body once again. Now, you also have to think about inflammation reduction. Inflammation is the silent fire behind nearly every chronic disease, from arthritis to anxiety. But the good news, you can put it out. You will learn how to identify triggers, calm your immune system, and heal naturally through nutrition, mindset, and lifestyle changes that make inflammation a thing of the past. Now, our next topic is a huge, huge one, reversing insulin resistance. So, insulin resistance is the hidden driver of obesity, diabetes type 2, fatigue, and brain fog. But it is completely reversible. Let me repeat. It is completely reversible. I've done it, and I can help you. We will break down how to reset your metabolism, balance blood sugar naturally, and reclaim your energy. This is the master key to unlocking long-term health and vitality. Another type of therapy is postural therapy. According to Dr. Kevin Reese, your posture is your foundation. When it's off, everything else falls out of balance. You will discover how to heal pain and restore alignment through postural correction rather than medications or quick fixes. Learn to rebuild your body from the ground up and move through life pain-free. Another form of therapy is neural therapy. Your body's electrical system holds the key to deep healing. Neural therapy works to reset and repair nerve pathways disrupted by old injuries, scars, or trauma. We will explore how this advanced holistic approach can relieve chronic pain, restore energy flow, and awaken your body's natural ability to heal. The next area is mindfulness and meditation. Your mind can be your greatest healer or your biggest obstacle. Discover how to quiet the noise, reduce stress, and strengthen your focus through powerful mindfulness and meditation techniques. You'll learn to reconnect your inner calm and unlock the peace that fuels true healing. And last but not least, optimizing sleep. It's your body's most powerful healing tool. Learn how to reset your circadian rhythm, optimize your sleep environment, and improve recovery at the cellular level. When you master your sleep, you master your energy, mood, and overall well-being. This holistic approach recognizes that every one of these elements plays a role. You can't just eat right and ignore stress, or meditate and eat fake junk food. It's a symphony of self-care. So, wellness warriors, this is just the exciting beginning. On future episodes of this podcast, we will dive deep into each of these topics and more, providing you with factual, actionable information to empower your journey. We'll challenge the narratives, expose the myths, and equip you with the knowledge to truly heal. We will also have some amazing health and wellness experts on our future shows. And if you'd like to go to our website, www.purposefulhealthandwellness.com, and click on podcast. There you will find the listing of shows and what dates each topic will be broadcast on. You will also be able to find more information about each topic all in one place. This is your invitation to step out of the sick care system and into a life of vibrant, natural health. It's not always easy, but it is always worth it. Because when you give your body the right fuel, when you detoxify your mind and body, and when you embrace these natural principles, your body will heal. You are capable of so much more than you've been led to believe. Well, we are about to end today, so I want you to please join me on Facebook at facebook.com/purposeful health and wellness. Also on Instagram at purposeful health and wellness, and YouTube at purposeful health and wellness. Also, if you are interested in advertising on my channel, please send me an email to purposefulhealthandwellness@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to be a guest host or an expert host, again, please send me an email at purposefulhealthandwellness@gmail.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this information to be helpful, please click the thumbs up as well as subscribe and tick the bell icon to get notified as soon as my next podcast is published. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found the information presented to you to be helpful, and I know it will help you get on the right path to a healthy and happy holistic lifestyle. Again, my name is Sally, and if you found value in this podcast, then please click the like, subscribe, and the bell icon so you will be notified just as soon as a new podcast is uploaded. Thank you again for listening, and until next week, I hope you have an amazing, relaxing, and holistic healing day. Goodbye.